Hi everyone, this is Amit Kumar, PGT Chemistry. Today I will discuss about the preparation method of haloalkanes and haloarenes. So now, how to prepare the haloalkanes and haloarenes with the help of hydrocarbons. So students, the first method is that by free radical halogenation. So students, in this reaction we will talk about the free radical halogenation. So what is the meaning of free radical halogenation? So simply students, take the example like CH3, CH2, CH2 and CH3. Clear? This is our hydrocarbon. If the hydrocarbon react with halogen, that means like Cl2 under UV light. UV light means ultraviolet light or heat. Clear? So in this case you will get the product like CH3 single bond CH2 and CH2 single bond CH2Cl, and the another one is the possibility is CH3 single bond CH2 and CH single bond CH3 and single bond Cl. So how to decide the probability of the product? So students, first cut reactant like that. If you are taking this A, this is also similar like A. If you are taking the B of this carbon atom, this is also B. Clear? So that means AB. That means A and B type of formation is there. So if you are adjust of the chlorine on the corner carbon atom, the product should be like that. If the attached to the A carbon atom, the product should be like this. But in this case, how to decide which one is major and which one is minor? So students, this is very basic idea for the deciding the major and minor product. So first you round up of the parent carbon atom. So this is our parent carbon atom because of halogen attached to this carbon atom. This is also known as parent carbon atom. So this is our alpha carbon atom, this is our beta and this is our gamma. If we talk about this parent carbon atom, this is also attached to this carbon atom, take alpha, and this is also alpha, and now the second one is beta. So students, in the first case, how to decide the alpha, beta and gamma? So students, the parent carbon atom, next carbon atom also considered as alpha, next also beta, and the next one is gamma. Same for the second one product. So in this case, how many alpha hydrogen is there? So in this case, this alpha carbon atom having only 2 hydrogen, that's why the alpha hydrogen is 2 in the first product. But in the second case, if you are adding all the alpha hydrogen, so how much alpha hydrogen? That means here 2 and the second one is 3. So total is 5. So alpha hydrogen is 5. So students, remember one thing, if the alpha hydrogen is more, that's why this is also considered as a major product, and which one having the less number of alpha hydrogen, this is also considered as a minor product. This is the best concept for the decide the major and minor product with the help of bi-free radical halogenation reaction. So now come to the next one is bi-electrophilic substitution reaction. So bi-electrophilic substitution, how to prepare the aryl halides or you can say haloarenes. So students, take the example like benzene attached to this alkyl group like CH3. What is the common name for that? The common name is toluene. Whenever toluene react with halogen under the Fe dark condition. It will give two type of product. One is ortho and the second one is para. Second one is para. So if we talk about the name of these type of compounds, so in this case the name is ortho halotoluene. Same for the other, para dash halotoluene. So by the electrophilic substitution you can prepare the aryl halides, or you can say haloarenes type of derivatives with the help of halogenation under the Fe dark condition. You can see here. Now come to the next one method is, which is also very important method, like the name is Sandmeyer reaction. Sandmeyer reaction, it is very important to all these students and even that competitive exams like IIT, JEE, NEET and DU etc. So students, what is the normal reaction of the Sandmeyer reaction? So in this case, the primary aromatic amines like NH2, the common name is aniline. So primary aromatic aniline, whenever react with NaNO2 plus HX under 0 to 5 degrees Celsius temperature, this is temperature need here, so it will give N2 plus and X minus. Clear? If we again react with this product, like Cu2H2 derivative, so it will give aryl halides. So it will give aryl halides and N2 gas. Clear? This is our Sandmeyer reaction. But students, remember the one condition, whenever primary aromatic aniline react with NaNO2 plus HX 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, it will provide benzene attached to N2 positive X negative. This is name is benzene diazonium halide. And again, if you are react with benzene diazonium halide with copper halide, it will provide aryl halides. So the name is finally aryl halides. And we talk about the formation of, or you can say preparation method of haloalkanes and haloarenes. So with the help of Sandmeyer reaction, you can prepare the aryl halides. It is very important reaction to all the students. But remember one thing, the thing is that if you are taking the benzene diazonium halides with Ki, so in this case no need of the copper, because of Ki easily give the iodide product, and same you can see here. So but in the benzene diazonium halide, if you are adding the copper halides, you will see here, you can see here, it will give aryl halides. But in the case of Ki, no need to any other copper halides, only it will direct give the benzene attached to the iodine. That means iodobenzene, which is very important to you. Now come to the next one. If we are prepared with the help of alkenes, so from alkenes how to prepare haloalkanes or arenes. So students, In this case, we follow the Markovnikov rule. So remember one thing, Markovnikov rule is very important for the addition of hydrogen halides. Clear? So in the first case, addition of hydrogen halides. What is the formula of hydrogen halides? The formula is HX. So students, like the example CH2 double bond CH2. The structure of CH2 is like that. If we are adding the HX, so in this case you can see here double bond convert into the single, and one carbon atom having the H attachment and the second carbon atom having the halide attachment. So in this case you can write the CH3 CH2X, which is our haloalkane derivative. Clear? This is the preparation method of haloalkanes with the help of alkenes by using Markovnikov rule. Clear? So this is the first point of the Markovnikov rule. If we consider like example CH3 single bond CH and double bond CH2, and this compound react with HX, what is the final product? Clear? So in this case you decide also major and minor product. So students, split this example like that. So first you write the CH3 single bond CH and double bond also convert into the single, and in this case also you write the CH3 single bond CH and single bond CH2. If we are taking this halide into the center and the hydrogen on the corner atom, if we reverse both position, clear? So students, which one is major and which one is minor according to Markovnikov rule? So in this case you can see here the halogen atom on the center carbon atom. So how much alpha hydrogen is there? So this is our parent carbon atom, and the next carbon atom also consider as a alpha carbon atom. This is also a next carbon atom which is also considered as a alpha hydrogen. So in this case you can see here alpha hydrogen how much? 3 and 3 how much? 6. So in the first case you see here the alpha hydrogen is 6, and the second case you can see here the alpha hydrogen how much? This is our alpha 1 and 1, that means alpha hydrogen how much? 2. So less number of alpha hydrogen is also considered as a minor product, and the more number of alpha hydrogen also considered as a major product. So according to Markovnikov rule, major product is very stable and the minor product is less stable. Clear? So Markovnikov rule statement trick is there. You can see here. So in this example like CH3 single bond CH and double bond CH2. So first you break this bond. If you are taking this bond is positive and this bond is negative. So you adding the HX, that means H plus and X minus. So the according to Markovnikov rule, this nucleophile attack on which carbon atom having the less number of hydrogen. So that's why we are creating here positive charge, and the another one carbon atom already become the negative charge. So that's why the product is CH3 single bond CH and single bond CH2, and in this case plus and minus will form a single bond. That's why attachment of this carbon atom is to the halogen. It will form a single bond C single bond X, but in this case also plus and minus attack to each other. That's why form a single bond with the help of positive and negative charge. So that's why according to Markovnikov rule, you will attack on nucleophile on which carbon atom having the less number of hydrogen due to the unsaturation. This is a better trick for the Markovnikov rule. Now go on to the next one, addition of halogen. The B point is that addition of halogens. This is also point of the alkenes. So in this case, if we are taking the example like CH2 double bond CH2, and we are react with Br2 under the CCl4. So in this reaction, CCl4 like a solvent. So the product is C single bond H, and double bond also convert into the single bond, and the one Br attached to this carbon atom and the another Br attached to another carbon atom. This is our dibromoethane, which is a derivative of haloalkanes, and the common name is vicinal dash dibromoethane. So students, what is the meaning of vicinal? Vicinal means both the carbon atom having the single halogen to each other. Clear? So that's why that is the meaning of vicinal. If the structure is like that, double bond C single bond Cl and single bond Cl, and H and single bond H. So if the only corner carbon atom having the two Cl atoms, you can say two halogen atoms, this is known as geminal. So geminal means GEM dash dibromoethane. That is the common name for this compound. If the separately two carbon atom having two halogen atoms, this is known as vicinal dibromoethane. If the single carbon atom having the two halogens, the common name is geminal dibromoethane. Now come to the application of Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov rule. So students, these are the examples like the first one. So we already discussed about the Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule is saying that less number of hydrogen easily attack to the nucleophile and will give the final product of the reaction. This is very important to you. So students, first you draw the structure of given reactant, because in this reaction we will talk about only product. So double bond also convert into the single, and you are adding the HBr. So in the HBr, which one is negative and which one is positive? So H is positive and Br is negative. So Br is negative, that means Br consider as a nucleophile. So nucleophile also attack on the less number of hydrogen atoms. So in this case you can see here this carbon atom having the less number of hydrogen, but in this case you can see here the as compared to this carbon atom having the maximum number of carbon atoms. So that's why in this case the nucleophile attack on this position. Clear? And the second carbon atom having the simple hydrogen. So this is our final product according to Markovnikov rule. Clear? Now come to the same one, which one having the less number of hydrogen? See the example. So this one having the less number of hydrogen, and you can see here the Cl is negative and hydrogen is positive. So negative part attached to this carbon atom. So that's why the final answer is CH3 single bond CH2 and single bond CH and single bond CH2. So in this case the nucleophile attack on this position and remaining on the other position. And double bond, you can say multiple bond, also convert into the single type of bond. See the example here. So first you write this structure, benzene, CH2, and in this case also remember one thing, double bond convert into the single bond. But students, in this case HBr react with this reactant under the H2O2. So what is the meaning of H2O2? So H2O2 means hydrogen peroxide. This is the name of this compound. Clear? And hydrogen peroxide. Under the hydrogen peroxide, it will follow anti-Markovnikov rule. So that means less number of hydrogen can't attach to nucleophile. So that means in this case the more number of hydrogen attached to this nucleophile and remaining part is hydrogen attached to other carbon atom. Clear? So this is the meaning of anti-Markovnikov rule. So students, remember, if the peroxide also present, so this type of product will follow the anti-Markovnikov rule. Students, if you are following Markovnikov rule in this product, so what is the final product? Tell me. So here first double bond convert into the single product, and see here if we writing the open structure of this molecule, so in this corner no one hydrogen is there, but in this corner hydrogen is there. So that means less number of hydrogen where? So at this carbon atom having the less number of hydrogen atom, that's why nucleophile easily attached to this carbon atom. So that's why we are here and the other one hydrogen is here. So this is our final product of this reaction according to Markovnikov or anti-Markovnikov rule. Okay students, now come to the last reaction, which is a name reaction like Finkelstein reaction and Schwarz reaction. So in this case, Finkelstein consider as any type of alkyl halide react with sodium iodide. It will give alkyl iodide and sodium halide according to Finkelstein reaction. But in case of Schwarz reaction, if we are taking the example of alkyl halide react with silver fluoride, so it will give the CH3C single bond F and plus AgBr. So students, remember one thing, these type of reaction also known as name reaction. Name reaction also coming with the help of naming. So students, I hope you understand and all the best.